Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Speakeasy Cocktails, where I teach you how to make some of the best cocktails that history's left behind. I'm your host, Joe the Bartender, and today we're going to learn a little bit more about the zombie. The zombie is probably one of the best tiki-era cocktails I've ever encountered, and it's a shame that it was almost entirely forgotten. Now, I'll be the first to admit, some bars still do carry a zombie. But sadly, they've become a syrupy mess compared to the recipe that began way back in the late 1930s. This drink masterfully combines 3 types of rum, a couple fruit juices, and some Angostura bitters to make a delicious and balanced fruity drink. This is one of the many tiki drinks that have multiple alleged creators. In 1953, Simone de Beauvoir released a book titled America, Day by Day, where he detailed the drink and claimed it as his own. That was quickly disputed, as the drink had already debuted at the 1939 World's Fair. Although they didn't really have any documentation to say who made it, or even have proof that it really did debut there. And once that claim was laid, tiki legend Don the Beachcomber said he had been making these since the early 1930s. But again, he had no way to really prove this, as he was always very secretive about his recipes. While we may never know who really created this amazing tiki drink, I for one choose to believe it was Don the Beachcomber, as he has a real knack for these kind of drinks. So today I'm going to teach you how to make his original recipe, as it happens to be my personal favorite one. To make this drink, you're going to need the following things: white, dark, and overproofed rum, brown sugar, a departure from the usual use of cane sugar, lemon and lime juices, as always fresh squeezed is preferred, pineapple juice, unsweetened is the best to use as this drink is already kind of sweet, passion fruit syrup, an odd ingredient but quite easy to find online, and lastly, Angostura bitters. This drink's a little bit more complicated than some of the other ones we've done here on Speakeasy, so you start by grabbing a tumbler and putting in 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. A bar spoon is approximately a teaspoon, so it's a good unit of measurement for our sake. After that, you want to grab your lemon juice and add 1 ounce of lemon juice to the brown sugar in the tumbler. Then you're going to want to stir it until it's fully dissolved. It might take a little bit. Once you have it fully dissolved, you're going to want to add your rums. In any order you'd like, add 1 ounce of silver or white rum, dark or gold rum, 1 ounce as well, and 151 or overproofed rum, also 1 ounce. Once all your rums are in the tumbler, you're going to start adding your syrups and fruit juices. First off, 1 ounce of passion fruit syrup, 1 ounce of lime juice, and 1 ounce of pineapple juice. Unsweetened is always preferred because this drink's already going to be pretty sweet. Then you want to top it off with 2 to 3 dashes of Angostura bitters, and then add ice to the tumbler and shake it till it's well mixed. Once it's nice and mixed, you're going to want to grab a tiki glass or a Collins glass and strain the cocktail into it. And there you have it, the original 1933 Don the Beachcomber Zombie. Until next time, I'm your host, Joe the Bartender, and I'll see you in the Speakeasies.